everyone, I'm Dr. Shannon Roznay from Thrive Wellness Center, and today we're going to talk about vitamin D, how to get adequate vitamin D in the winter and the fall. So in Michigan, we are very quickly losing daylight and losing sunlight. So when we get into end of October, early November, the clouds are out more often, the days are so much shorter, and the best way to get vitamin D is through sun exposure to your arms, face, and chest. So the problem is that if there's no sun exposure, and your body can't make adequate vitamin D. So eating good quality, high fat foods like eggs and butter and fish are good for you, and those will supply some of your vitamin D. But also we do recommend supplementing with vitamin D during the winter months, especially if you're in the northern climates where it tends to be a little bit darker and you're not as able to get outside and get some sunlight. So some of our favorite ways to supplement vitamin D, we have a liquid vitamin D that's orange flavored. So this is definitely a favorite with kids. It's definitely a favorite with anyone who just needs a sort of general vitamin D supplement to boost their immune system. So vitamin D is integral to your immune system, your hormonal system, your brain. Really it has so many different uses in the body and so many things that it's needed for. So we definitely don't want to be deficient. So usually if you live in a northern climate, you know that around February you tend to get really tired, kind of cranky, and you're just done with winter. So we have found that supplementing vitamin D now, starting in October and into November, will help you with February and March blues. All right, so this vitamin D is called vitamin D3 liquid. It has several different ingredients in it, but the main one is vitamin D3, and this has 3,000 units. This is a good maintenance dose. So 1 squirt of this per day for kids or adults is a good maintenance dose. So this is if you already have enough vitamin D in your system, if you're usually getting good sun exposure, eating good quality, high fat foods, then this would be good just to maintain your vitamin D levels through the winter. If you get sick at any point or start to feel like you're coming down with something, we usually recommend that you, just for a few days, double your vitamin D intake. So you would take 2 squirts of that instead of 1. It's better to just keep your levels up though than to try to regain some ground once you actually start to feel sick, okay? This one is called vitamin K2 with D3. So the D3 is the correct form of vitamin D that you want to be supplementing. This one comes with K2, so K2, actually the other ones that I'm talking about do also, this just has it in the name. So the K2, it helps your body to absorb the vitamin D effectively, and it also helps with, if there's any calcium deposits in the body, like in your arteries or if you have any bone spurs, things like that, vitamin K2 helps to get the body to clean those out so that taking calcium, taking vitamin D doesn't cause hardening of the arteries and it doesn't cause bone spurs. So that's what the K2 is all about. So this vitamin D, 1 capsule of this is 5,000 units. So if you are depleted in vitamin D, if you don't normally get sun or you have very fair skin, or if you have very dark skin. So if you have very fair skin, you can't go into the sun because you burn. If you have very dark skin, it's much harder for your body to make vitamin D from sun exposure. So if you are on either end of the spectrum, you might do better with a higher dose vitamin D. Of course, if you're on a program in our office, we'll be testing you for the one that you need and how much, but just as a general recommendation, 5,000 units, 1 of these per day, is good for anyone with fair skin, dark skin, or a known deficiency where you're trying to build your body back up. And then the third one, this is a capsule as well. This has the K2 in it. It has a little bit of vitamin C. It has vitamin A, very important for your immune system. It's just a nice well-rounded. It has a little calcium, a little magnesium. This is called DB3. This one has 4,350 units per capsule, so pretty close to the other one, a little bit less. This one's good for adults, again, if you're trying to build up your amounts. So we have definitely different supplements available that will do a similar job. This one has a lot more ingredients, so if you're just looking for vitamin D, then I usually recommend the K2D3. This one has more of an overall immune boosting quality with adequate vitamin D, and same goes for the liquid. So I hope that's helpful. Make sure you're eating your good quality fats, getting sunlight, especially right now as we're going into winter. Build it up, build it up, build it up, and I hope you're having a great day. We'll talk to you soon.